Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. Welcome to RAGL, where the rules are made up and only the delays matter. Now let me spin you a little tale about a gentleman who goes by the moniker of Upps. And he has earned himself a reputation as quite the giant slayer. He's made his way, weaseled his way into Masters last season from all the season forfeits. And let me tell you, he is getting one up on the competition recently. He is not dominating the league, but he has managed to snag away points from all the top 4 players, I think excluding Barf. I think Barf went 2-0 over him, but he has traded wins or gone 1-1 against Sedix Ganon. He has traded wins, he's gone 1-1 against, I think, most of the other top tier players, including myself, by the way, and his signature move is the triple ref all-in, so let's see if we're gonna see that here as well. His opponent, let me reintroduce someone who we haven't casted outside of TDGL for a long time, Anjew. Right from the upside down world from Australia. He has to play with his feet and while standing on his hands, you know how Australia works. So anyway, considering this is upside down world, Anjew obviously went for a really upside down build order by ordering an engineer first. It's like the first purchase you're gonna make is not the basic undergarments, but your golden sigil ring. I don't know. That's just easy to intercept, and he is lucky that Upps has opted for the southern perimeter, securing the southern perimeter with its forces there. Also a little bit of scouting. The map, by the way, is shared responsibility. I need to talk about this, I need to get it out. There's so much hate going around for this map because it's imbalanced, it's close spawns, but let me tell you that, it produces fantastic and really interesting games, and that's why I personally don't mind playing on it at all, even though my track record in this season of RAGL on it is 0 wins, 1 loss. So there's that. No, I still think this is a good map, but it's been created by Carrillo, and it, I think, made 2nd place in the map contest. Anyway, let's put that aside, let's put that on hold, because there is a Grand Rush. Oh, tanking with the rifles. There is a Flame Tower ready, and I think this was enough with the deployment of the War Factory to kick Anjew into low power. It was indeed. That's annoying for him. So at least 20 seconds off delayed production. He's already, did he have a power plant queued up? Probably, because it's what you need anyway after a War Factory rush. You need a 2nd power plant to sustain. There is Anjew just snagging away Wilderix, and same goes for Upps. Alright, that's good. So there's also corner Wilderix in this, by the way, but they're not as hotly contested as the double choke Derricks with the hospital as well, which is just a nice little bonus. Which Anjew has opted to forfeit here. Why is he not going for the hospital? I mean, it's freebie. Ah, he's going for the top left. He wants to just capture it as soon as possible. And lots of rockets. Rocket density is getting really high in here. Oh, is it just me, or is that a rocket in your pocket? And is it just me, or is that a 3rd refinery? Yeah, this is the triple ref all-in. It's a bit of an awkward build order this time around, because last time he didn't, against me he didn't go for Brents, against me he went for just a concealed 20 rifle push, and I think it's more effective if your opponent doesn't scout it and you just mass up infantry forces in your main base, double barracks as well, by the way. If you just mass them up in your main base silently and quietly and just allow them to gain critical mass. Because here he's got a lot of rockets, he's got a high rocket density, but the rifles are still not there to be of critical mass. And Anjew's got the service depot out now, he's gonna start producing his MCV probably after his 5th harvester is my guess. Let me check whether my assumption was correct there, yeah. 5th harvester coming online, and that's the MCV in 40 seconds. So, that leaves Upps at 40 seconds to inflict some major structural damage, maybe snipe the War Factory if he can do so. It's gonna be in a fantastic spot. Otherwise, it's lights out. Because this is all or nothing. This is the good old all-in push. So it leads me to believe that game 1 is not going to be exceedingly long. Ooh. Anjew has tried to camp. Alright, that's good. Upps is going to get his Derrick as well, so Derrick count is going to be even. And there goes the Harvester. What he does with it, and that's something I haven't considered yet, it's super smart, is he's blocking the War Factory. He's going to deposit it right here. Yeah. Take some of that, and yeah, in comes the tanking war truck. Oh, there's a Tesla Quilda. Refocusing. That's very good. Smart play here. Because otherwise the rockets would have taken a significant amount of time to kill it. Still though, the deployment is blocked, so the MCV can't spawn right now. 2nd war truck falling. This leaves Anjew still in an okay spot, even after all of this mess. Even after this hot mess right there. Because Upps is on 2 harvesters, he sacrificed one of his own in the process. It's only 4 harvesters plus an MCV for Anjew as well, so he's not, the game's not over by any stretch of the imagination, but he's not in the best of positions right there. And Anjew can now take the map, he can move out with his Conyard, and really, Upps, his only option would be roaming around with his original Conyard and forfeiting his main base, hoping that, in the hopes of Anjew not going for a base push. But knowing Anjew, he is gonna go for a base push. At least as soon as the heavy tanks come online. I think his eco dried up a bit. Let's check the earnings. No, still spiking. Still going strong. What was up with it? Oops, he forgot to... Oops. Literally. He forgot to rally the engineer back to the oil derrick, which is gonna leave him at an oil deficit, at least for the time being, and Anjew has gotten his triple derrick, so... Uh-oh, also opting for a base push. That's his 3rd Conyard. Interesting strat right there. He opted out of heavy tanks. And Tesla Coil. This Tesla Coil ain't gonna chokes on you. You can't snipe EQ if there is none. Righty. So that's gonna leave Upps. That's gonna give him a bit of a brief window to at least consolidate and send his harvester back. Did it get scouted? What? Okay, that must have been... Either this was really lucky force fire. I think that must have been force fire by Anjew because it was well out of line of sight. That must have been really good prediction of where the Tesla bolt came from. So in which case, congratulations to Anjew, or it was a targeting bug. Either of those are fine. Because OpenRA is an engine. OpenRA is an engine. Let's just leave it at that. And it sometimes produces really weird and messy results. There's a nice little dispatch, probably gonna snipe the harvester very momentarily. But Anjew is already up to his first expansion slot. He's gotten his ore track out, roaming, or his MCV out, roaming and popping down refineries. And this is what makes this map so interesting. You have to balance offense with defense and just claiming ore patches. Those are relatively safe, unless a crazy flank comes in. But it's really, really hard to balance out the offense and the defensive game. Because of the close spawns. But right now, Anjew's in a dominating position. He's got the airfield out. And I'm not seeing... Ooh, double tech for Anjew as well. Tier 2. Anjew is... How do I put this politely? He's not the most efficient Tier 2 user that there is in the competitive community. So probably the Tier 2 is just to bridge time or bridge the gap time to Tier 3. Maybe it's just there for the nice little mini-map. I never see him using... his Yaks to full effect, or Hinds. He's already gotten a revoked Hind license. Okay, so let's go. Oh, I didn't notice the triple Conyard for Upps. When did that happen? Must have missed that. Yeah, there goes the Yak probably. Ooh, no, okay, pulls it to safety. And this needs to be a retreat. Straight up retreat from Upps. There's a push, supported by a bit of Tesla. Couple zaps there. Oh my goodness, the Tesla density. This is just the wall of fuck you. You can't pass. You can't trespass here. Trespassers will be electrocuted. Then burned to a crisp and then electrocuted again. So anyway, Upps needs to be on the defense here, but the Tesla coils are really, really a pain in the neck here. Double prong. The good old 2-prong, and I think Anjew can close it out here. Unless he invests too much into getting this push or stopping this push. Yeah, he's gotten one Yak out, and that's just enough for scouting information. Just gives him all the value he needs. Also, Upps with interesting playstyles, interesting ideas. Oh my goodness, that MCV is so far forward. Really, Upps with interesting ideas, but neglecting his econ there. That's just 3 harvesters on a 10 patch. If he had just opted for 1 refinery here, he would have been in a better position. Well, Anjew is gonna sort the problem out for him by just sniping at least 2 of the 3. 1 down. 2 down, 3 down. 3 out of 3, that's a good ratio there. It's okay, he has killed 3 ore trucks. The econ is in the gutter. There is just a scrap truck, just a garbage dump truck collecting some scraps here. Like, please, can I have spare a dime for a poor beggar? And Anjew in upside down land must be feeling pretty good about himself right now. He's got 2 Yaks out, which is basically the hallmark where you need to stop producing yaks unless you're actually going for a build that does something with the yaks. But they're super good for line of sight, so I always highly recommend putting them in, including in your build order if it ever goes to tier 3. Anyway, V2s are coming online, and this is a good solution, but he needs a yak to complement this. Yes, this can chip away at the Tesla coils eventually, but what? Ooh, an attack as well. Okay, those have been some really good hits, and the V2 didn't die yet. It's pretty decent so far. There's gonna be a trade for an ore truck. Oh, the stop command as well. Really good stop command issued by Upps there, immediately disposing of the yak passing overhead. Yeah, that's a good trade. Also getting rid of some infantry. 2 ore trucks died in the process. Yeah, any day of the week. Whoa. That ore truck is dead. 7 different flavors are dead. Finally, there's a yak online, and he needs to stop producing yaks and focus on the macro part here. Upps still is in the game, by virtue of his V2s. Because the V2s, like, they can do so much damage if your enemy lets them unsupervised. But the yak V2 micro and play needs to be impeccable for him to have a shot at a comeback. Even a remote shot. That's good, though. Splitting up the attention. Oh! Yeah. Decent. And just splitting up his force as well, and also transferring his MCV, so there's gonna be an expansion out, or a 3rd expansion there. Still a good chunk of V2s, I think. Oh god, he's forgotten about work vector production. Upps is floating and Anjew's broke. Let's check the incomes graph. They've actually approached each other. That's gonna be 2 Alderics down for Upps, that's gonna be a problem. This is completely undefended. I think there is still an engineer. Yeah. If I were in Upps' shoes, I would just... You've got nothing to lose. The engineer has nothing to do, so why not just send it up top and let it capture? Let it at least attempt to capture. Ooh, okay, the cells are coming out from Anjew, so he's kind of giving up on this position. And the mobile construction vehicle just passing by a nice little blob and deciding to nope the fuck out of there. But so much infantry mass, and I think Upps is gonna be in a bit of a find himself in a bit of pickle. Sorry, is what I'm trying to formulate here. He's opting for expansion now himself, but I think it might be just a little bit too late. He's got 3 V2s, so if his V2 shots are really good, if he gets the money shots in, he might have a shot at holding this. Ooh, good, 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 excellent, excellent. All right, oh, that was fantastic. The kiting game seems to be really on point here for Upps, but 4 V2s is more than enough. He needs to switch back to heavy tank production. You don't really do that much more with 5 V2s than you do with 4. So rather go for some heavy armored, go for some damage soaks. Okay, that was actually worth it. So he's making it work off his shoestring budget. I like it. I like it. And there is... Oh, okay, that's the econ down though. Upps needs to acknowledge this and transfer his harvesters. Yep, he's doing so right now. Good call. 5th V2, I think is a bit overkill. You 2 have been sniped there. 2 for the road, my friend. And Upps is frantically trying to deploy some more refineries. What the hell? No, this one was scouted. Okay, this one was just within line of sight, because Tesla coils have more actual range than they have line of sight. And sometimes it can produce weird results. Alright, there goes one of them. Yeah, I don't see the comeback condition here, because Anjew is just systematically closing out game 1. He's camping all the ore patches. He is cleaning up the econ. Wait a sec! That's Ukraine, right? Ukraine versus Russia, so... Ooh, okay. That was his only yak. He really needs to keep this alive. This yak is his lifeline. Yeah! He's Ukraine, so if he gets a really good lucky parabombing run off... Let's see. Ooh, that's one of the V2s down. There is one more remaining, which is now gonna get it snagged by the yaks. He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he shoot with the flak. Okay. Was not looking hot for Upps in game 1. So the Giant Slayer probably being slain himself here by Anjew, who, by the way, has a shot at a top 4 spot. It's gonna be in contention, I think, between myself. Oh my goodness! if this hits. What's the Vector, Victor? The Vector is a complete dumpster fire, but that was the middle of the map, so it wouldn't have been better in any other... Oh, no, Anjew noticed. Oh, here comes the Scatter Command, gonna get one tank. Not even gonna get one tank. That's the most disappointing power bombing round I've seen in a long time. At least some of the forces are now in disarray. So they're gonna have to stream in. There is an attempt at a base push right there. Ooh, the V2 needs to stay alive. V2 again is his lifeline. Nope. Nope out of 10, and there goes the crash. Fortunately missing. Yeah, I don't see the victory condition here anymore. Oh! Wow, what a ballsy para-drop. I think that's all she wrote. That's good night, Lucy, right there. Only one V2, and you can't stem the tide. Only a single V2 there. The micro has been really on point from Upps. Not this time around. Missing the mark by quite a bit. Yeah, the micro's been on point. His V2 Yak play was really good, but ultimately, what does it matter when your opponent is like twice your econ? Hey, he's opting. He's going for it. I mean, you gotta admire the man for his dedication. But his last specs of eco are gonna get cleaned up. And after that has been dealt with, there is just nothing. He needs the V2s plus a million Tesla coils to defend against the heavy tanks. No way, Jose. This is lights out. Tier 3 for Anjew. When do you ever see Anjew with Tier 3? That's a rare sight to behold. He's a different beast on Tier 3 than he is on Tier 1, given that. And the flak trucks, I mean, as nice as they are for harassment, against a mass infantry style, they just don't cut the mustard. It's like, they can poke away at some forces here and there, but ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, not gonna matter. There's another Tesla coil, but forces are closing in from all different vectors. Pair drop in the backlines, they're gonna inflict some minor damage. Oh, this was a good hit. Wow. Let's see the other one. If he just hits this dead center, this would be brutal. Oh my goodness, there was like 2k worth of assets being killed in a single missile. Really good. He's going for style points, and again, really good hits. I think he's force firing them. You don't get those good results with just randomly just randomly aiming them. Wow. Wow! Gotta commend the man. Oh my goodness. He's going out with style here. Gotta hand it to the man. GG. Game 1 being played. Anjew just dominating via the econ. But honestly, I don't think the trades have been all that favorable. Yeah. Yeah. Upps just lost a lot going in unscouted. Anyway, that was a fantastic Game 1. We're gonna be back with round 2. See you in a sec.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Shadow Fiend 2 Electric Boogaloo. It's the sequel to a classic map, the timeless classic, the Evergreen. And this is gonna be Anjew spawning in the top right in his heinous upside down purple-pink colors versus Upps in lemon yellow again. Seems to be his hallmark color. And what do we need to say more about this map? It's been played so many times, but it's a timeless classic. It's just one of those maps, like Sidestep. It always produces interesting and fun games because it's just got such a nice layout. Also looks sort of natural, which is something I like in maps. Because I hate when maps just look esportsy. This kind of thing where you don't have natural ridges, you don't have... You know, it's a sickness that has been transferred over from StarCraft 2, I'd say. Ooh, is that Grens? Is that Grens? That's Grens indeed. Alright. So Upps sticking to his guns here. Just going for an extra little bit of cheese play. He's going to be an engineer. What is he trying to accomplish here? I guess he can go for the power snipe. But Anjew is usually having a defense lined up, so it's Master's tier. You don't expect anyone to not have a defense lined up, unless it's Zedek's Ganon, because he likes to play it fast and loose. So, anyway. Whoa. Okay, Scorched Earth tactics. That's kind of... I like it. Just going for the eco denial. Because, yeah, oil derricks just create so much passive income over time. that it's really a smart play to deprive your opponent of such benefits, and simultaneously taking his own. So he's got 3. Oh, there's so many forces rallied in for Anjew. I don't think he can stem the tide. Yeah, but oh, he's gonna snipe the second Derrick as well. That's smart play. Oh, just getting one salvo off on the engineer here, and pulling back as well. There's only 2 here. Those guys have to be the heroes of the people. Oh no, the engineer is being hunted down. There is hunting squads. He needs to play it so smartly here. Wait, he has line of sight, right? He does indeed. Oh my goodness, is he gonna win this engagement? Anjew has to cancel the capture, so that gives him another 10 seconds. This is already a pretty intense early game. Wow, and so far he's pushing him away with just 2 rifles. Can he get the snipe here? Oh my goodness, he's gonna get the snipe as well. That was brilliantly played. The tactical play and stamina. Wait a sec, I could even shoot those. Okay, just gotta put it out there. That was fantastic play by Upps early game. Wow, I did not see that coming. Wait. Oh, the Grens went into the base. I'm sorry for missing this. Hey guys, it smells of cheese. Can you smell this? This is some good old camembert. Oh, brie. This is gonna be a double ref flamer rush. Gonna be met with an APC with not much in it. That's just an empty husk of an APC. Triple ref again? No, this time it's not going for a base push. Like, on this map it doesn't make sense. This map is just so large. The rush distances would be way too much, comically large even. APC loaded up with 5 flamers. Alright, a 5 stack. Let's see where this leads us. Upps has gotten a defense lined up and single barracks so far. No double barracks, so yeah, he's gonna take the old Derrick as well, so this is gonna be 2 Derricks over 1 in the middle. If he can get the 3rd one as well, that would be a really good econ boost for him, as he's on 4 harvesters now, and same for Anjew. Super early service depot, 4 harvester service depot is something you would go if you want to go for an early expansion. Most people just stick on this until 5, 6, or 7 harvesters. Like Eskimo, sometimes even 8. I've seen Eskimo and Mo go for 8 harvesters, no kidding. Wait, has this been spotted? Oh my god, the rifle might have seen it. Yeah, he's moving all his forces down. Oh no. Oh no, service depot in peril. Micro. Ah! That was unfortunate. Okay, the APC gets deleted, but the flame tower was occupied shooting or busy shooting at the APC. So just wasted most of his damage there. I think he could have easily saved his service depot with just a little click. And that served to delay. That just is super annoying because it now delays Upps. He's not gonna have an expansion out in time. And Anjew, in the meantime, the back of this can't expand freely. There's not gonna be any pressure. Also, oh, Upps is taking his 3rd Derrick though. It's gonna be a 3/1 advantage. Good old 3-for-1 deal. But he needs to contend with the expansion here. But this is probably gonna be just safe play. Probably just gonna pop him down a refinery here. Plus a lot of infantry pressure into the middle. Yeah, I like the position so far that he's brought into. Wait a sec, there's a counter flamer drop. Ooh, is it my birthday? No, don't tell me that's a double flamer drop. Is it my birthday already? No, it's just fine, okay. Good enough, good enough. There is a counter flamer drop. Wow, that's quite late. No one is gonna expect it. It's like the Spanish Inquisition. Who the fuck expects a flamer drop around minute 6? I sure as hell wouldn't. Uh-oh. Anjew's cranking up the pressure though. Oh, he's gonna run straight into this. Sees the MCV, he does. Should just go for the Derrick here. It's a free snipe. Oh, there is another MCV. Wait, what's that full with? What's that full of? Oh, that engineer. I mean, he can block deployment. That's alright. And snipe the refinery. He needs to snipe the refinery right there because there's just so much eco. Ooh, he's going deep. He's going deep and hard. I like it. What's he going? Oh, the War Factory. War Factory is a good target. Maybe even the ore refinery afterwards. And unless he gets lucky with the crushes. No, there's no crushes here. Not so far. Oh, the flamers are gonna get the War Factory eventually. Should now target the ore refinery as well. Come on, buddy. You can easily snipe that. Too late. issuing a pullback order. Okay. It's just a nice little... Oh no. No way! Don't tell me he's gonna get the service depot with the one flamethrower. That would be so... No. Anjew's on the ball. Anjew not dropping the ball here. Well, anyway. This game has not stabilized yet. This is full-on clusterfuck mode. Upps is going for the right-hand expansion, but he's going to be met with a formidable infantry force again. Which is something that... Ooh, don't attack that, please. No, sir. No. Upps, you need to retreat. Straight up. Straight up retreat. Yeah, okay, so Anjew's locking down most of the expansion points, which is really nasty for Upps. All he can do here is like deploy a Tesla coil to deny the econ. Ooh, this is looking rough for him despite a really good start. Okay, V2s are coming online again, double tech for him. This time he's also building heavy tanks. I like his build order way more than in game 1. Oh, this ore truck! Pulling all the infantry forces in. No, not like this. That was just a nice bait. And you can safely harvest from the top side now. Well, Anjew doesn't know that that this is being harvested from unless he pays attention to the cells here, because you guys know the bug still exists. OpenRA is an engine. After all, it is an engine. And... Oh! The Tesla coils were unpowered. Well, lucky break here. Really lucky break, and so he needs to start chipping away at this. Was it scouted? No. So I think the problem is he needs to wait for line of sight. Ooh. Hello, counter Tesla coil. And this was again into the fog of war. How is this working? Is this a bug? I'm pretty sure this is a bug, because just having 3 out of 3 targeted shots? I don't think so. I don't think so, Tim. Oh, this is gonna be so good now, though. There's only infantry. Infantry are streaming in. Nice scatter here. Well, it's not too bad. He's killed one of the V2s right there. Tesla coil going up, and again into the face of a million rocket soldiers, but it should survive the fight. Oof. Really close. Okay, the Yak is pivotal here. If he keeps the Yak alive, this is gonna be so big. Harvester is on a bit of a dangerous and reckless mission. Let's get dangerous. So really, it just needs to chip away at the expansion. As soon as he snipes the barracks... Oh, that's gonna be a deadly hit. Yes! Oh, those shots! Really fantastic hits. And going out of line of sight of the Tesla coil as well. That was brilliantly played by Upps. Gotta hand it to the man, can now snipe the Tesla coil again. Yeah, it's just how you want to play this. Pull them back, pull your enemy's infantry forces in, force them into overcommitting. Anjew is playing it well too, though, because he's selling out structures that are being targeted, which fucks up V2 targeting. Unless you shift queue the targets. Ooh, please don't lose the Yak. It's your lifeline. Yeah, good hustle. Okay, 5 V2s, that's critical mass. He could burst a Conyard with that. Let's see it in action. Alright, why not? Why not? Oh, still alive, sort of? Yes. Nice. Trading for a Yak, that's just fine. That's just fine. All he needs now is to stop his V2 production and focus on econ. There's gonna be lots of forces coming in. Anjew closing in from all fronts. He's trying to close the sack here, but I think the V2s are just gonna be enough to hold the line. Yeah, such good micro moves, just pulling him back time and again. Oh my goodness, 2k assets down the drain, another 2k. This is brutal. All he needs to do is stop the advance of the heavy tanks. If he can, as long as he can hold the advance of the heavy tanks. Perfect target micro. Oh my goodness, that's another 2k. Those are the money shots that the V2s were looking for. And now he's pulling the heavy tanks deep into the deep end here. Oh my goodness. And the no way, don't tell me that. It's gonna survive. No way. How the hell has this MCV survived? Lives to see another day. What a hype series of plays by Upps. Just baiting all the forces in. Wow, this was 10 out of 10. This was the pinnacle of V2s that I've probably casted in the history of OpenRA. Now Game plan change. He needs flak track transition. Reason for that is Anjew's probably gonna take up. Yes, sir. There is a radar dome. There is gonna be an expansion out. Okay, this got scared away by the Tesla coils. Nothing he can't fix by means of triple oil derrick. Never mind, disregard. Anjew destroyed that one. He destroyed the western one. So there's only one left. Oh my, if he gets the V2 shots on this as well though. Yes! Oh my goodness! Those V2 shots! I swear to god, this is some... Oh. Unlucky. I swear to god, this is some of the best V2 play I've ever seen in OpenRA. This is just getting bang for your buck. There's another base push, this time with an airfield support, huh? Oh, the V2s are on target fire for some reason. That was a bit... He was being a bit idle there. That was entirely unnecessary. Yeah, V2s are rallying back. Now he needs to kill this. He needs, I think, 2 hotkey control groups. One of... Oh my god, no. V2s, back the fuck up. Only lost 1 so far. Make it 2. Make it 2, but it's still alright. There goes number 3. There goes the neighborhood. Eco probably in peril as well. And mine layer. Eco in peril, but he is trying to... Yeah. He's going to dispose of these forces eventually. Wow. Upps is again on the defense. He's lost his MCV there, but he's gotten another one out. I mean, that's the one he saved from earlier. Is he still on... That was his 4th Conyard that he lost here in this engagement. What the hell? I think he overcommitted into having too many Conyards. It's like 4 Conyards, there is no point in ever having 4 Conyards out. Unless you're going full on tug of war. So anyway, V2s are being relegated to the south. I don't know if that's a smart choice. If I were him, I would just try and chip away at the base push here and overwhelm these Tesla quads with just a couple cheap rifles. It's good enough. He can now take the econ back. And also just trying to prevent the flank. Demo truck! Alright. There's a demo. I forgot that this was Ukraine. By the way, how long till the parabomb timer? Yes, they're ready. There goes the MCV, probably. Oh! Blows up his own MCV. That was 200 cash rebate for Anjew because he blew up the demo manually. So yeah. Wow, the wall of Teslas. I mean, look. Those V2s would have done so much more damage. There's a parabombing round, that's good. Those V2s would have done a number up north. They've been idle down south. I mean, it's hard to micro. It's hard to micro on 2 fronts at once. To be fair. To be completely fair and honest here. What he needs to do... Wow, those have high veterancy. Vet 3, Vet 2, Vet 1 respectively. Vet 3, Vet 3, Vet 1. That's a good hustle. Uh-oh. Please don't run into your own minefield, good sir. Nope. He's choosing honorable seppuku. Honorable sudoku. Down goes the yak, at least the first one of them. There is the V2 goes up. Please don't run into your own mines. Yes, he's microing around them. Okay, that's good. And trying to go for a flank, but I think there's just not enough forces. Yeah, no. There's just enough heavy tanks here for Anjew to not be worried about that, and the rocket density a little bit too low. Well, at least the V2 rocket got away unscathed. Nice micro there. So I think the V2 rocket should just be primed on the Tesla coil and then on the ore refinery. Give him at least a chance at killing something. Anjew has, in the meantime, deployed on the north side and is just snacking away at the econ. Ah, Tesla coil was ready. The MCV is still on a mission. There's a mammoth tank. Is it gonna change the tide of the battle? I doubt it. Maybe another demo? Please tell me there's a demo in production. No, it's a mammoth tank. Well, I don't think without an anchor, the mammoth tanks can't really do anything. They're just gonna get overwhelmed by the heavies. Yeah. Rip. Plonk. V2's triggering mines. There's the GG being called, but holy shit. What a wild ride this was. Just if that had been a demo truck. Demo truck authorized. If only he had authorized another demo truck, it would have been the best game ever. seriously, this has been an awesome series. Highly enjoyable between Anjew and Upps. Highly enjoyable watching his V2 micro there. Microing his heart out against Anjew's Soviet steel hammer. Well played. This is gonna leave a 2-0 for Anjew, which is in turn gonna mean that he's got a shot at top 4 now. No, wait, which is in turn gonna mean he has equalized on points with myself, and he has to contend with me, with myself, over spot number 4 in the playoffs. So I think there's gonna be a best of 1 between himself and myself. So this is gonna be interesting. Let's do this. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. 5 aces out.
Battle control terminated.